So when someone asks me what I do, for me, like, I don't really do the labels. I suppose technically what you would call it is an entrepreneur, but I mean, I don't really like to use titles too much, really, like that. But my focus and position now in life is to transcend into other industries to where it can be regulated in a way that still shows us in the right light and just still puts us on the platforms and maintains them platforms for us to grow as a scene and as a culture and just, you know, just take it from there.
I'm so E3, I'm so E3.
I'm from East London, a place called Bow, birthplace of grime. To be from Bow is a pleasure. Wiley, Roll Deep, Dizzy Rascal, Rough Squad, these are all people that were setting trends, making noise and just presenting this new sound coming from London at the time to where you can even see it's still relevant to this current day. Just take Stormzy for instance, his Shut Up tune. That tune is an old rhythm made by a mate of mine actually called Ecstasy. He produced that donkeys years ago. It resurfaced with Stormzy. That's just testament again to how far ahead we was. It's influenced the whole country, imagine, and now the world knows what we do because of the foundations that was laid from Bow E3. So Jason is a person that sits in his house and he visualizes and then just likes to formulate ideas from music to business. It's just always been something that I have enjoyed doing. So one of the companies I co-founded was Crep Protect, which is one of the leading, if not the leading, shoe care company in the world. You know, stocked in over 52 countries. And it was something that I knew immediately would be sick just because I could see it all in my head. And that's always been the case because I am the demographic. So who sells better to us than us?
I saw you that time. You gonna be black and blue that time. What about you was blue that time? That time.
I think the drive in myself and in people like myself definitely comes from an aspect of unappreciation. Or I'm doing all this work and I'm just not getting my just dues for it. With grime, it's like a punk rock, they would say. It's very rebellious, it's very us against the world. We don't care, but we do care at the same time. We care when we're the ones up and down the motorway. Wherever the music was, wherever the show was, we're going in and out on the radio stations, week in, week out. We go through all these things as creative and as young artists. The same way you feel unappreciated, it drove us as well. So today, we're gonna go head up to the hills and go and see Kenny Gonzalez, aka the Perfect Pair. You know, one of the biggest sneakerheads that I've certainly seen or know of. You get what I'm saying? Crep Protect's going well, obviously. You know, it's just growing rapidly. I wouldn't have known by now, I could say, rah. We've done we've collaborated with Adidas, we've collaborated with the NBA. Targeting your audience and keeping them engaged is important. You know, my background being from music, I've always understood that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've applied that to this. When you're creating a brand, you cannot think you're selling to a demographic. To be able to connect, you need to understand the culture. You can't learn authenticity. You either are authentic or you're not. If it ain't authentic, it won't work. And if you're just thinking for right now, you're thinking, I need to get on what's trending right now, who's popping right now, and you want to be aligning with that instead of growing with situations, you're going to burn out real quick. That's what I know, that's what I've seen, and that's what I understand. You position yourself as the guy that knows. When you're that guy, you become trusted. Not to say I've got everything right all the time, but can't say I've been wrong too much. I couldn't really tell you the exact time when the penny dropped. in terms of understanding my value. You're doing all these bookings, these shows, and then you got all these people that come out and appreciate your stuff. You go home and then you can't sell a record. We have direct contact to our consumer, but all this time we're trying to convince the other powers to see what we're seeing, but we didn't need to. So it was at that point, we do everything ourselves then. We put on our own shows, we make our own t-shirts, we sell our own records.
We there, J2K. Boy, Jay, give me another hour, you know. I need another hour. Call somebody. Party nice now.
Collab with the NBA would be like one of the ultimate collabs to do, because it just aligns perfectly with sneaker culture and the lifestyle, fashion, and you know, that's everything that we embody as a company also with Crep Protect. So it's like, away from just the sport of it, culturally it's important also. You know, there's not many people who don't know what the Lakers are, do you get what I'm saying? Even if you're not into basketball, you'd have people that wear Lakers jackets, Lakers hats, for the fashion purpose and for the style, because it looks dope. To align with such a great brand like that, and a certified brand like that, was a big, big deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching Tokyo, where the local time is 9 a.m. Before leaving the aircraft, please don't forget to take your personal belongings with you. We wish you a safe onward journey, thank you, and a very good morning.
I'm addicted to inspiring and doing things that can set an example for others to then say, yo, that's sick, rah, Jay did that. Let me come up with my idea to do something.
It looks like that, you know, it looks like taking shit street.
I believe there's no traditional look to how company owners look, entrepreneurs, visionaries. There ain't that stigma attached to it anymore. It's a new day, man, and there's so many examples of that now. I've been into a chain store where we were running an incentive program, and the manager has got a brief that, you know, guys from Crep Protect are gonna come down. So when I've got there now, like, he's looked at me like, and he said, I'll be honest, I didn't think he was gonna look like this. That was funny to me, because I know he didn't mean no malice with it. I kind of like that as well, like breaking that model of, you know, what you expected. This is what we look like now, you get me? So you better get used to it. See these shoes, these blazers, I did the first ever Crep Protect ketchup test in these, like back in like 2011. Kind of went viral a little bit, do you know what I mean? So every time someone buys a Crep Protect and they do the ketchup test, it was inspired by this shoe, which I did the test on. Know what I'm saying? So the idea of home came about, me and my partner Q. What it was, we just kind of identified at the time, like things were just getting a bit too boring in terms of going out or having a good time. So we just thought we'll provide just that different experience within the experience. It first really actually started as a real late night motive. The idea of it was to start really late and finish really early in the morning. But whatever people was doing on their night out, you would go home. Everything is at home, you know, nothing is better than home. Hence the carnival now in terms of having a flow. You know, I was doing that anyway, so I thought, you know what, again, this just fits the whole ethos, you know what I mean? And it's a vibe, people always want to come, people can't wait for it. So yeah, we're building what we set out to do, and yeah, it's just going to become one of those dope agencies. So just look out for that one. You know, like I said, when you become trusted, you know, it's a good thing. Because, you know, you stay within the dopeness. Yeah.